From a small office in Lagos, Smids Animation has big plans. A woman-owned business offering a niche alternative to entertainment. The hub is home to the entire creative process of taking an idea from your mind to the big screen. Damilola Sholisi is the chief executive of Smids, an animation studio she founded in 2010.
Animation has been a passion of mine since when I was really young. I started out as a gamer playing all kinds of video games, and I watched my first Pixar movie around when I was in SS2. Prior to that, I'd seen other 2D animated movies by Disney and the likes, and it just clicked to me that people actually did this for a living, and I really wanted to, find out everything I needed to find out about animation and how to get in. That journey led me into finding out how to learn on my own and research. I did a lot of cyber cafes, downloading tutorials, and just trying to get myself abreast with the skills. As soon as I finished my NYC, I just knew that this was what I wanted to do. If I wasn't doing animation, I couldn't be doing anything else.
Animation has largely been uncharted territory in Nigeria, which posed a challenge for Damilola in her education and early career. Women have traditionally been underrepresented in technology worldwide. Those figures shrink more in terms of women of colour. While gender comes with its own set of barriers in the industry, Damilola says she's focused on rising above them.
I never really see myself as a lady in technology. I know that's, I never really see myself as that. I have a task to do, I have a job to do, I have a project to do. I just go at it and just get it done. Yes, once in a while there are challenges that that you're only having these challenges because of your gender. But again, it's about you looking at it and say, what are your goals? What are your visions? What do you want to achieve? And seeing how you can navigate through all those challenges. Over the years, we've always been very few women in technology, but I know that right now there's a call now to get more women, more girls into technology.
A TechPoint report released in 2020 shows just 10% of Africa-focused startups with at least one female co-founder successfully raised $1 million or more in the last decade. The African Development Bank says the entire funding gender gap sits at about $42 billion. Over the years, Damilola has had to rely on grants to keep the business afloat, and she's hopeful the industry will see more investment in the very near future.
It's really time for us to start to share Nigerian stories and now start to do big content. So we're talking feature films, TV series and the like. So it's now about how we can creatively get the funding and investments behind those kinds of projects to be able to execute them. Although over the years we've been creative, we've been able to access quite a number of grants from both the Nigerian government and the US government, and that has been able to propel the business forward.
In addition to a group of freelancers, Smids Animation currently has 5 full-time employees. One of them is art director Michael Okoraga, who says creating characters from scratch is his favourite part of the job.
I mean, the hardest part is the research. Once you get the research of what you want, the style you want to focus on, then it will be easier for you to do. So you just have to do a rough sketches for approval.
Smids Animation's first television series, Makeabolts, was a finalist at the 2021 Annecy, the largest animation film festival in the world. But that's not all.
We've crossed the hurdle of people understanding what animation is commercially and seeing what the possibility is, so that's great. The industry is now growing. Now we're moving into the next level because we have all these stories that we need to tell, our African stories, our folk tales and the likes that can be animated and be shared globally to the world, and it's exciting to see how that journey progresses over the next few years.
And that's what many people are looking forward to, the opportunity to continue the legacy of creating cartoons and animations that will stand the test of time. Adefemi Akinsanya, Arise News, Lagos.